That's a whole different thing. So you grew up fighting little girls and little boys?
Yeah, yeah, up in street fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I initially got into boxing. But I started getting into fights at school because I was being bullied. I was never the person to start the fights. I
Right.
was actually scared to fight when I was younger.
Oh,
So my anger drove me to fight after being picked on for a very long
right.
time.
I read that you had like a speech impediment. You didn't
Yeah.
talk until you was 5. You stuttered
Mhm.
until you were 9. So how was it? How were you communicating if you're nonverbal? You didn't really speak until you was 5 years of age. How do you communicate?
I used to just cry. My mom used to scream at me like, say what you want. If you're hungry, say you're hungry. You want to go outside, say you want to go outside. And I used to just start crying.
Okay, sad, crazy. And this what I'm saying, man. Oh my gosh. I told y'all, man, I called this stuff right off. I was right about this whole thing all along. And it comes from being on the wisdom side, having a spirit of God, having discernment to understand life. And this what I'm saying, like the Claressa Shields right here, how could you not like? How could you not fall in love with? How could you not sympathize with, care about? How could you not want to be in her corner? How could you not want to be supportive of her when she's in this element, in this realm? This is what made us start liking her. This is what will start to growing her brand and things like that. The whole Papoose situation, terrible. It's destroying this right here. This woman who we sympathize with, who represent the struggle, and at the same time surviving and fighting back and taking back your life. It's things like this that we value, we appreciate, that we understand, that we relate to, that make us want to cheer for you, root for you, to want to actually see you soar. It's things like that. The whole Papoose thing is terrible. I don't see why you allowed yourself to even go down that path. It helped you in no type of way. It helped you. No matter how hard you try to make it seem, no matter how hard you try to sell it to us, it never helped you. It just made things worse for you. You was already the champion before you met him. Contracts is already on the way. All this stuff was already on the way for you. You allowed that situation to hurt you, man. To hurt you. Now, pay attention to what she said. She didn't start talking until she was 5. And in this same interview, she speak about being molested when she was 5 years old by a boyfriend of her mama's. Her mama knew about it. It still remained with the man to the point that the grandmama had to step in and remove her from the home because the mama still was with the guy who had been molesting her daughter. Here, take it, take it, bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry, I'm gonna do it for you. No, 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 no. No, man, get the hell out of here. That is so evil, so wicked to do. That you choose a man over your 5-year-old daughter, this overgrown man, molesting and taking advantage over your daughter. And because you still want to be with the man, you despise your daughter for what he doing to her, to the point that she have to be removed from your home up under your care when you supposed to have been protecting her. That's terrible. That's sad. And it happened to a lot of young girls. A lot of young girls. And yes, she still have the heart to say, I forgive my mother. I understood that with alcohol or drugs, what that can do, that's still no excuse, period. Because I know some drug addicts who will kill you over their kids. I know some drug addicts who will go to war over their kids. no matter what the substance abuse they was going through. You hurt their children, they're going to hurt you. I know men who was like that and women who was like that. But it's tragic and it's sad to see that. And that man took advantage of her because she couldn't talk. She was known for not talking. So he figured he could abuse her and get away with it because she didn't talk. And she had a stuttering problem when she was 5, which may have came from the fear that she was going through of this overgrown man abusing her. Then another thing she says, being picked on and bullied in school made her want to fight. She had no choice. I'm going somewhere with this because this is what I've been telling y'all all along. This is why psychologically she's trapped in her past and why she willing to risk it all to be with Papoose. She is a prisoner of her past, being talked about and ridiculed to the point that you build up all this anger. Did you hear what she said? I was angry. You go into school, you know, school is vicious. And this is why a lot of parents homeschool. The bullying that goes on in school when you're less fortunate, when you ain't pretty or cute, the taunting, the bashing, the attacking, the jokes, never get enough. And a lot of times the reason why them kids do that in school is because the abuse and trauma they going through in their homes. So what they do is hurt others as a result of the things that's going on in their homes. Because they can't lash out against their mama or fathers or stepfathers or brothers and sisters. They pick on the less fortunate. They pick on the weak. And they pour out their anger in others as a result of what's going on with them when they being mistreated in their personal lives. This is why, again, a lot of parents homeschool to protect their children from those things. And I told y'all, she didn't, hold on a second. It can get brutal in school as a result of that. And I told y'all, she was getting picked. They calling her ugly, calling her bald head, her black. This is why you hear her lashing out. This is why you're hearing her lashing out now, especially since being with Papoose now have publicized, being with Papoose now has publicized her in the limelight. And the reason why she was willing to risk it all, because of childhood trauma and because of her upbringing, and because of not only her upbringing, and because she was always looked at as being the ugly duckling, being with Papoose is her first celebrity relationship. And being with him makes her look good, she believes, because now she get to rub it in the face of people in her past and her childhood history, and right now that looked at her as being ugly, unattractive. That's why you see her now happy and being glamorous. She already said how she used to feel about herself. She already said, I didn't care about makeup, hair, clothes. After so many years of being told you ugly, you dirty, you're bald head, you're black, you disgusting, you began to believe in that to the point that it made her not care. And all she wanted to do now was just fight and hurt people as a result of what she was growing up doing. And then watching TV, you falling in love with love and hip hop. You watching Papoose being this strong man for Remy. You seeing him loving her, going out of his way for her, wanting to always be up under her. And you started desiring that. She started wanting that. This already came out. Her friends and them already told this. She fell in love with Papoose from watching Love and Hip Hop while she was going through trauma, abuse, disrespect as a teenager. Learning how to fight back now, but at the same time broken. So then when Papoose hit her up and he reached out to her, she didn't care. She felt like, wow, me? You want to be with me? Yeah, because now she's starting to feel confident in herself again. Now you're hearing her saying, I look good, I'm pretty, I'm cute, I'm this. Now you're hearing her saying all that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But did you really need him to bring that out of you? Did you really need to be with him to see that in yourself? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But I know sometimes those things can trigger off things in you. Mental illness is for real. Some severe than others. Some is mild. Some is very severe. And I believe she struggled with those things. When you molested as a 5-year-old by an overgrown man, when your mama rejecting you as a result of somebody hurting and harming you, when you're going to school and kids bullying you everywhere for hours. School is 7 hours. They bullying you for hours and hours and hours on the school bus, on the walk home, picking on you, fighting on you, hitting on you because you ugly, on you because you poor, hitting on you because you ain't better looking than them. That's horrible. It's sad. And it led to a lot of children committing suicide. It led to a lot of children becoming homosexuals. It led to a lot of children growing up doing drugs. It led to a lot of children growing up killing other kids. It's terrible. It's sad. We broken as a people, man. I'm trying to tell you. But you cannot allow your past to defeat you when you survived it. You can't continue to live in the past of things you can fix today. The things of your past that hurt you, you can fix today. I told y'all, I don't be capping, man. Sometimes I be way advanced than others when it comes to these type of things. Because you got to understand, I minister to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of people. I help a lot of people. I understand how the enemy works. I know the thoughts and ideas he throw in your head. And I'm trying to tell you, I peeped this a long time ago. I told y'all. She with him because of what she went through in her life. Told you ugly all the time, and now you got your first celebrity boyfriend. She was willing to throw away her friendship with Remy Ma for it. She don't care about the backlash. She don't care about people disrespecting her because she believes this is her get back from her past. That's why she tell you, I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. Because being with him make her feel good about herself. He know it. He capitalizing off of it. It's her first celebrity boyfriend. It's her first celebrity boyfriend that she could publicly be proud of and embrace. And being with him make her feel good about herself. That's the answer, Remy, that you didn't know. That was the answer, Remy, that you didn't know. When you were asking these questions, this is why, sis. This is why.
Your whole life ahead of you. Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of you, your percentage, because he's your manager? got you out here talking, looking crazy.
See what I mean? Just like that. That was your answer. That's why she's with this 47-year-old man at the age of 30. Of course, she had her whole life ahead of her, on the roll, on the rise, on the come up. Correct. We saw that. Why was she willing to risk it all? Why was she willing to throw it all away? Because of this. Because of this. That bothered her. Being bullied and called ugly and being touched and molested as a child. It did. She just going about things the wrong way now. She letting it destroy her. Now she bullying other girls. Why would you do that when you were being bullied? If you knew how it feel to be bullied, why would you do that to other people? You're going about it the wrong way. You're supposed to be a protector of those who being bullied. You don't grow up being bullied, now you become the bully and bullying others when you know what it did to you. You're supposed to be an advocate for young girls molested and touched and hurt and show them, build up their confidence, self-respect, integrity, and self-esteem, that they may know that you don't have to be a victim of your past, that you can fight back because you are a survivor, and that even though that happened to you, you are strong, and don't allow your past to destroy your future. You're supposed to be an advocate for that. You don't go against other women. You don't make their hardship worse. You don't do that. You're going about things the wrong way. You didn't need to be with somebody else's husband. You are a celebrity now. 9 times out of 10, you could be with almost anybody who mean you better, who will actually compliment your life better. You didn't have to be with another married woman husband to feel good about yourself, to acknowledge the good things and beauty things in you. Let me tell you something. Even the ugly parts about you can be beautiful. Do you not know that? Even the ugly parts about you that people call ugly about you can be beautiful. You still could use that as a form of beauty. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you carry yourself. That confidence is beauty in itself. When you know who you are and you can hold your head up and you can walk proudly because you're confident in who you are, that's beauty in itself. That's beauty in itself. I accepted mine a long time ago. I saw the flaws and imperfections in myself. And guess what? I accepted mine a long time ago and used it to my advantage. I walk in confidence. I speak in confidence. And I can care less if you reject me. Because when one door closes, another one opens. And there's always somebody worse off than you. So it's things like that. Yes, I sympathize with you, sis, but you're going about things the wrong way. You are going about things the wrong way, and it is hurting you. And it's starting to show in you. You built a character up in you that should not be there as a result of everything you went through. The things you went through should have made you more loving, should have made you more stronger, more smarter, more giving, more helpful, and draw you closer to God. Not for you to become just like him. I'm just giving you something real. That ain't good. We miss you, man. Keeping it 100, we miss you. Yeah, we understanding your story. And that make us want to sympathize even more with you. But this is not the champion that we grew to love and want to embrace. You losing yourself. You losing yourself. Get back in the fight. Take back your life. Open your eyes and see what you're doing to yourself. Pay attention to the signs. Don't ignore what God is clearly showing you. And stop saying this comes from God, because it don't. The Bible say every good and perfect gift comes from God. Adultery is not good. It is not perfect. And it is not of God. And though you have confidence in yourself now, and though you know, oh, I'm cute, I got a nice figure and everything, let me tell you something. Beauty must first start within the inside before it can blossom from the outside. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's some question, it's yours. We miss you.
Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Put me in the den with the lines. We in the line of fire for the Messiah. Tryna be no hero, but I take them anywhere I go. Be in it to win it and do it to the finish. The murder of prison, the life of a Christian. Then true religion, we hate it, it's forbidden to witness it like crucifixion. United, defiant, they can't keep it fired. I look off